Hi, Miss Emily with Upright Cleaning, and I would like to thank you for your interest in working with our company. Upright Cleaning has been in business for over 10 years. We do commercial cleaning only. We do not do any residential homes. If we ever do anything of a residence, it will probably be a make-ready cleaning, but that is not very common within the company. We have done many projects from SeaWorld, the remodel of their new theater, of their new roller coaster. And speaking of theaters, we have done Santikos theaters. We recently were part of the Casablanca Theater of 1604 in Culebra. We also were a part of the Bijou Theater in the Crossroads Mall. We also did Northwest Theater and many more. McDonald's, Panera Bread, and many other projects throughout San Antonio and surrounding areas. And we love joining and bringing in new people within our team to pursue new work and to do things in excellence and to serve San Antonio and every client that we are blessed to have well. We are a Christian-based company. We do pray before we start every job site. It is not a requirement, and we do not pressure or push our beliefs on anyone who joins our team, but it is just a standard within our company. And so if you are with us, you can stand in silence or however you want, but it is something we do as an honor unto God within our company. And so once again, we want to thank you. We want to make sure that all questions or anything within the company is answered before you join our team and before you even come on any site that we have. So we would like to go over our policy. This is our upright cleaning policy. You will have it emailed to you. This policy is required to be signed by any individual before they get on our site. So this policy signed, the W-9, the first page, is to be filled out, and that is for tax purposes. And also we will need a copy of your ID. That will need to be sent via email before you come on site. Okay? And so we would like to go over this policy and just go over the rules and regulations. And if you have any questions, please email the company email back. That's uprightcleaning@gmail.com. That's uprightcleaning@gmail.com. And someone will get back with you shortly, or you could even ask one of our team leaders once you get to the site. Okay, so let's dig in. Okay, so first in the first line you'll see to fill out your name here. Once you fill out your name, you will have the next line, and the next line is to be on time for each location. If you run into any issues on being on time, please do let the team leader know, and they will assist you from there. Make sure if you get lost or anything, you get assisted, but please do also let us know, just communication wise, if you run into any issues. Okay, next, be courteous to the customers. We do love a very kind and of course a respectful site at all times, because these are people that we start to see consistently on different job sites, and it may not be with the same company. They may not be working with the same contractor, but they're always on different job sites. So not just because of that, just because we want to be kind to everyone. Okay, if you smoke on site, or if you take a smoke break, please make sure you're at least 100 feet roughly away from the building to make sure we're respectful to our environment and we're not getting any smoke smell into the buildings. Okay, if you leave for break, please do let the team leader know. If you have any personal questions, or if anyone asks you personal questions regarding pricing or things of that sort for side work, please let us know and we'll address the client for anything of that sort. Okay, when it comes to our business hours, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. If we ever do a job site that's in the evening, of course you can ask us anything in that time frame, but we want to make sure that the hours are respectful, that you do contact Upright Cleaning. And then also on Sundays, we will not, we are inaccessible on that day, and so we do leave that day for a rest day, for worship at your church or time with your family. But if you do ask us or email us at any time on that day, respectfully, so we will get back with you the following day. Okay? When it comes to appearance, please be nice, neat, and clean in appearance. No holes in the pants, no sagging pants, and then also make sure your shirts are solid in color. The shirt that I have is solid in color, no wording on it, please. No specific color. We Neon orange or neon yellow is preferred because it does omit a lot of times, not all times, but a lot of times it does omit a safety vest. But because we are on construction, we just want to make sure that we are respectful again, and have no shirts with wording that could be offensive to someone else on site. And then steel toe boots. If you do not have steel toe boots, please do within the first 2 weeks. Tennis shoes are fine, but if we are on a site where it is required, we will let you know. Okay. No shorts at any time. No capris at any time on any site is allowed. If within the first week you have to borrow a hard hat, a safety vest, or safety glasses, we can loan those 3 things to you. But if you do not need them, perfectly fine as well. But if you do need them, they will be loaned to you until once you are given your first check. We are, of course, assuming and hoping that you will purchase your own. Or if you would like to purchase the set that you've borrowed from us, we can also take that from your first check. If you go to the next line, no foul or abusive language, please. Cursing at anyone, music that you're listening to that is on speaker that everyone can hear, abusive language. If you could please make sure that you have music that is respectful, and then also use respectful language to one another on site. 3 things that are not allowed or tolerated: stealing, sexual harassment, and drug use or speaking of any drug use. You will be removed and no longer allowed to pursue work with the company. And also, depending on if you are stealing and are caught, we will press charges, as well as sexual harassment or selling drugs on site. Please do not have anyone in the parking lot waiting for you 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours at a time, simply because these are construction sites and we have to be responsible for everyone that is with the team. And so if they are not working on site, please do ask them to leave and come back respectfully so, and pick you up at the time that you're done. Okay? You are responsible for your own transportation, whether it be riding with a team member, whether it be your own vehicle, but we are not responsible for making sure you get to and from each job site. If at any point we are on a job site that is in New Braunfels, San Marcos, Bernie, Helotes, Austin, you name it, any of those sites are considered outskirts. And so those are sites where you are paid an additional $20. If you are driving the vehicle, you're paid an additional $20 per day that we are on that job site added to your check. Okay? If you ever have a day where you needed have an appointment or anything like that, out of courtesy, please let us know 3 days in advance, mainly because we want to make sure we have everyone scheduled properly for those sites. And if you're not able to come, we understand, things happen, but just please let us know in advance. Supplies. Upright Cleaning does provide all supplies. If you ever have anything that you would like to provide, be it a ladder, be it something small of that sort, you can, but we also have to inspect it before you do bring it on site, because we want to make sure it's something that is conducive and also following rules and guidelines for our clients. Okay? If you're ever a team leader, there are also guidelines that are given for you, and we will make sure you understand as a team leader the proper regulations for supplies and chemical bags and things of that sort from them. You are considered an independent contractor while you're working with Upright Cleaning. What does that mean? That means that we do not take taxes out. You are pursuing work with the company, and you are responsible for your own taxes at the end of the year. And so that W-9 form that you're filling out will make sure you get a 1099, and it'll have all your information. It'll have all the money you've made with us, and hopefully it's a lot. And you know, and it'll if you need any help with that, please do let us know at the end of the year as well. There are 2 different positions available: hourly, and also those that are just based on work performance. Very commonly, our job sites are work performance based, simply meaning we would give you a task for the day. Once that task is done, then what that is called a day rate of $75. So that is the normal rate. It is not by hour. If you have exterior job sites or exterior windows to do on that job site, then once you're done with those exterior windows and you were done for the day, let's say it takes you 5 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. If it takes you a certain amount of time, then once you're done for the day. And that's generally how it works. It's very rare that we have anything that is hourly. It is always based on work performance. Now, work performance means if the client asks you to go over something because you maybe have streaks on some windows or you have some streaks on the floor, then you're asked to go back before the day is over or to go back to that site and correct what was missed, and we don't pay additionally to go back over something that should have been done the first time. So that is very pivotal and understood, but we definitely try to make sure everyone understands and also is trained and excellent so we never have to go over anything. Being that we have so much work and we just want things always to be done in excellence and the client to be happy and also for you to be happy. You are paid at the end of each work week. That means that if we have work that is Monday through Saturday, you're paid at the end of the day on Saturday. If we have work that's through Friday, it is the end of the day on Friday, and you are paid with the check. If you are released from the job site during the week, we will mail your check to you. Okay? Here is also a form. It says you do release upright cleaning from any falls, injuries, any negligence of any kind. The blessing is we have never, within the 10 years of our company being in business, had a major injury of any kind. And so we do that because I say that because we pride ourselves on that, and also it is very important to us, the safety of each person, because we're not out there harming you guys. We want to make sure you guys are comfortable, safe, and of course going back home all in one piece. So lunch breaks are standard 45 minutes. There is no specific time that you take your lunch break. If you say 11 o'clock, Miss Emily, I need to take my lunch break, simply because we have certain people that have certain medical conditions and they have to take lunch at different times. And so we want to respect that. And you're there to get the job and the work done. So some people work through lunch. It just varies on each person. And so we let them do what they have to do. As long as everything is excellent and in shape, then good to go. Safety. If you ever have, if you're ever operating any equipment, be it you operate a lift and you're certified, be it that you're working with certain chemicals that require gloves, we will let you know. But if it is required, you must wear it and of course abide by the guidelines in order to operate or do any cleaning of that sort, because your safety does matter. You will also find here, you will find a form on the back where you have to fill out. Please answer those questions. We ask these questions because we'll have different positions where we have clients where we're operating lifts. We have clients that are in the evenings, and so we ask these questions to make sure we can put you in the right position and in the right job site at the right time when those job sites do come up. And if you have any questions, again, please do email us at uprightcleaning@gmail.com, and we will get back with you as soon as possible. And again, we just thank you so much for your diligence. We thank you for your time of working with the company. We've had so many people that have worked with us, and we love the success stories of people who have come with us and been with us for a year or 8 months or 6 months, but yet it was the perfect timing for them to build their income and start their business, or to move back with their family, or just do different things that they have aspirations and goals for. Or they're those who become team leaders and they travel with the company, or they do different things. And so whatever that is for you, we are looking forward to what that is, and just for whatever open doors that God has for you, and we're grateful. And again, thank you, and my name is Miss Emily, and I hope that you guys have a awesome 2020 and years to come, and have a good evening.